What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. All right, you're so real. A lot of people can't take your energy because you're truly an authentic person. All right, when you aren't afraid to be yourself around other people, not everybody's going to be able to accept that. Some people, they have a fear of being who they were put here to be. All right, some people are afraid to be themselves. They're uncomfortable. They have to copy somebody else. They got to act like the people around them. They can't just be who they are. They don't see that as normal. They think it's better for them to act like the people around them or put on an act, period. A lot of people are walking around putting on acts. A lot of people are acting out a character. They're playing a role as their real life character instead of just being themselves. You know, there's nothing wrong with liking what you like. People are afraid to like what they like because they don't want to be judged by other people. You like art, or if you like jazz, or if you like uh, painting, or whatever it is, if you like sculpting, climbing, if you want to be a climber, if you like excavating, if you like discovery, you want to be an architect, whatever you want to do. Don't allow how other people feel about it or their opinion to stop you, because a lot of times when you're into something cool, or if you whatever you could find that'll make you happy or like bring you joy, people try to put that down if they don't have something that they get that same feeling from. All right, and you don't mind you don't mind being that person that's like, okay, if I like this, I'll like that. If I want to wear this, I'll wear that. And then you'll always find people will do what you do. People will copy what you do. They'll wear what you wear. They'll dress like how you dress. But it's because you don't mind taking chances. It's because you don't mind doing you. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about like little Uzi Vert chances, like, you know what I mean, like dyeing your hair pink or nothing like that. I'm just talking about whatever you like it. Other people don't have to like it for you to want to do it. And that's you being authentic. That's you being real. Like you'll like something, you'll want to do something, and you'll go after it. You won't care what people think about it. You won't care about people's opinion. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody has something to say, so it doesn't matter. Who cares what people have to say about what you think is right? If you think it's right, if you believe in it, as long as it's not hurting anybody else, people are allowed to have their opinion on it. But so are you. And that's the beautiful thing about life. But people will try to put the person down, right? Who's real. They'll try to put the person down who's not afraid to step out and be who they are. All right, people always um, face scrutiny just for trying to step out and be themselves. Somebody believe in something, or somebody got an idea, or somebody got a message. People will feel some type of way about that person because it takes a lot of heart, and it takes a lot of courage to stand up and speak up for something, or to believe in yourself, or to believe in something, period. And a lot of people, sometimes people will like stay in the corner, or people will keep their mouth closed, or they won't say how they feel. And the people who do are putting themselves in the position to speak their piece, possibly make a change. Or if not, hey, if they spoke their mind and maybe helped a few people along the way, if that's all that was supposed to happen, that's not a problem either. But the person wasn't afraid. And when you're not afraid to do something, when you'll step up, regardless of what people will think, regardless of how people view you, that you're being a real person. You're being authentic, and that's all you can be at the end of the day. All you can be is yourself. So why not be that anyway? The more the more you go after doing things that you like, the more you go after doing things that you feel you're supposed to do, or that you're supposed to do, or that have to do with like your purpose and your calling, the more real you're going to become, the more authentic of a person you're going to be to yourself and to other people. And it's not that you're like, you're not trying to like be made out to be like a real person, or you don't want to fake it or anything like that. You're not trying to force your real on people. Like that's all I was trying to say. You're not trying to like force yourself. Like, oh, I'm real. Like a lot of people do that. They'll try to force people's opinion on themselves, or they'll try to force their opinion of themselves on other people, and they'll be like, oh, I'm real, I'm real, I'm real. And a lot of times the people that do that, they're not real. So it's like it'll speak for itself. All you have to do is just be yourself. You don't gotta fake who you are. You don't gotta fake who you want to be. You don't have to try to put on an act for other people, or to try to fit in, or to try to make people like you. Nah, don't waste your time doing that, because you're not really going to develop as a person if you do that. You're going to go you're not going to be who you're supposed to be. You're not going to grow. You're just going to be acting like somebody that you don't even really know who that is. And then after a while, you're still going to have to develop that person that you never worked on. So you might as well be yourself anyway, because sooner or later, you're going to have to work on that person. You know what I'm saying? Like sooner or later, you're going to have to take time, look in the mirror, see who you are, and you're going to have to work on who that is. Whether you're ready or not, you're going to have to be ready or not. Okay, you're going to have to do that, because you're either going to give up and just let things stay the way they are, not make any changes, not keep it real with yourself. All right. Or you're going to keep it real with yourself, see what you could fix. All right. See what would make you feel better. See what would make you have a better life. And that's where you could start. That's where you can start to make changes. That's where you can start to make self improvements. That's where you can start to keep it real with yourself. You got to keep it real with yourself first before you could even keep it real with anybody else. And that's the number one thing that's one of the number one things I advocate here on this channel is you got to keep it real with yourself. All right. Can't lie to yourself, and you can't be fake with yourself. You got to keep it real with you. You got to know what you want, what your expectations are, what your expectations are for yourself, for your life, for where you want to be in life, careers, stuff like that, goals. Can't just let life pass you by and not accomplish what you want to accomplish or do what you want to do, because life goes by like that, and you don't want life to pass you by, and all these things that you wanted to do, you didn't do it. You didn't step up to the plate and get it done because you were worried about what this person thought or that person thought. You got to be more realer than that. You got to be way more realer than that. And if you want to be an authentic person, you're not going to be able to care what people think. You're not going to be able to worry about other people's opinion. Everybody is going to have something to say when you're trying something, or when you want to do something, or when you think you can be something. It may be positive, it may be not. If somebody says what they say, you just got to take that. You're going to be something. That just comes with it. Sometimes people have something good to say, sometimes they don't. That just comes with the territory, and that's real. All right. And once you can accept that, but like, wait a minute, whether I do my best or whether I do my worst, somebody is still going to have something negative to say. Whether I felt I failed or whether I felt I succeeded, somebody is still going to have something negative to say. Even if I thought I did a really great job, I killed it. They wrote the best reviews, 5 gold stars, whatever, you name it. Okay. Somebody's still going to have something negative to say. Somebody still is going to be a negative critic. They're going to still say they hated it. They didn't like it. They felt bad about it. Everybody's not going to like it. Everybody's not going to feel how you feel about it. Everybody's not going to see something the way you see it. And the more the faster you can accept that, the more authentic you can be, the more realer of a person you'll be, because you won't be trying to change people's minds. You won't be out here trying to force yourself on people. A person forced against their wills of the same opinion still. People can have their own opinion. It's okay. If there's a theory called 1 in a million theory. If one person likes it, a million other people will too. And that's real. All right. So you don't have to worry about trying to be something to try to get something. You can be who you are and still attract what you want. You can be yourself and still have the life that you want. You can still have friends and still have a social life and still go out and do whatever. You just don't have to uh, put on a front, or you don't have to be somebody else to do it. A lot of people out here walking around in shells, feel one way, acting another way, and that's not the type of person you want to be. All right. So the fact that you're a real person, all right, that's what made you click on this video. All right, you see yourself as an authentic person, and that's a good thing. That's a wonderful thing. That's an amazing thing that you should want to be. You should want to be real. You should want to be authentic, because real is rare. There aren't a lot of real people out there. Like, real is the new real is fake. Everybody is being fake. It's not a lot of real people out there. It's a few real people out there, but majority of people want to be fake. Everybody's trying to be something. Everybody's trying to put on an act. Everybody's trying to appear to be something. And you can't cover up the things that you don't feel positively about yourself. You can't do that. You can't cover up the things that you don't feel positively about. Because if you do that, then you're going to be hiding a part of you, and you're not going to be giving that part of yourself life. And that part of you is not going to be living. That part of you is going to be dying. And that part of you deserves to live, because in order to experience life and live life fully, you have to experience life on certain levels, health wise, financial wise, spiritually wise, mentally wise. Like, you have to, and it's like all these certain areas of life you got to hit in order to have a fully successful, like, um fully live life, pretty much. And you want to be able to live your life to the fullest, and you want to be able to get the best experience out of life that you can. So in order to do that, you're going to have to keep it real with the person that you see when you look in the mirror, on whatever level that is. And it's nothing wrong with keeping it real with yourself. It's one of the best things you could do, because if you don't lie to you, you're not gonna let anybody else lie to you. If you keep it real with you, you're not gonna let anybody else be fake with you. And it's nothing better than that. If I know, if I keep it real with me, I know I won't let nobody be fake with me. I know I won't let nobody not be real with me, because it starts at home. It starts with you. So if you see yourself as a real person, you got to keep it real with you first, and you got to be authentic with you first. If you want real people in life, if you want to attract real, then you got to be as real as you possibly can with yourself. So make sure you always take time to improve. All right. Nobody is going to tell you about you like you. Sometimes people will just keep you around, and they know that they know that they need to tell you to fix this or change that. But sometimes people are more comfortable keeping you the way they are. I mean, keeping you the way you are. Sometimes people are more comfortable without you making changes, without you progressing. So you always make sure you keep it real with yourself, and you always make the changes that you want to make, and make the improvements that you want to make. Don't wait for anybody else to come tell you you might need to fix this, or you might want to work on that. You start on you first. You don't need anybody else to tell you, because you got you. All right. If anybody is going to make sure that you're good, it's got to be you. You got to make sure that you're good. All right. And since you're so real, and since people can't take your energy, right, you're going to have to keep it real with you, because a lot of times when you have big energy, and a lot of times when you're a chosen person and you're around other people, you're going to see that you're like one in a million. It's not going to be that many other chosen people. So there are going to be more people, unfortunately, some people that want to be against you than for you. And you're going to see that you're going to have to do a lot of development, and you're going to have a lot of time by yourself. So use that time by yourself for development. Use that time to work on you, improve you, make yourself better. All right, because a lot of times people really aren't going to be able to take your energy. All right, you have a different spirit than other people. You got a different type of energy than other people, and most of the time, people aren't going to be able to be around you for long without feeling some type of insecurity or something that they need to work on or something that they need to change. And it's going to like scare people away, because when they get around you, they're going to feel that, and it's like going to give them anxiety. You may think it's you, but it's not you. All right, it's other people picking up on things within themselves that they need to work on, because you're constantly working on you and you're constantly improving. And when people get around you, you make them feel like they want to do better and like they need to be improving, whether they're ready for it or not. And sometimes when they're not ready for it, they may feel that you might have embarrassed them, or um, you might have made them feel some type of way. Now they're angry. Now they're hurt. You might have hurt their feelings, okay, because they felt they were good. They felt like there was nothing wrong with them before they got around you. Now they feeling like they got to work on this or change that. People don't really like that when it's unexpected. When they come fresh off of thinking everything's good, and now they think, uh-oh, somebody notices this, or somebody sees that, or somebody's aware of this. But it's just something that they have to work on. It's nothing that you did wrong. You didn't hurt nobody. You didn't offend nobody. You didn't say anything to hurt anybody. It's just when people get around you, sometimes that's what they pick up on. That's the vibes they get. And it's nothing you can do to help it. They're either going to take it and man up or woman up and just eat it and be like, okay, I got to whatever, do my little shadow work and roll with it and continue to be around you or not. And a lot of times, sometimes people will stick around. Sometimes people will be able to handle the energy, but more times than not, they're not going to be able to. And you're going to find yourself with you and God. But those are going to be some of the best times for you, because that's when you're going to improve and level up. And it's always best to level up than just waste time or be out doing something and not getting better, not getting ahead, and just wasting time. That's how I see it. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. This has been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. All right, we lit. I'll see everybody in the next video. Um, Everybody, thanks for hitting the share button. Thanks for showing some love in the comments. Um, Thanks for subscribing. Shout out to all the new subs. And thanks everybody for hitting the like button. I'll see everybody in the next video. We out.